Good evening, Scott. Western New York Cemeteries is on. Good to see you. Hey, Buppy. This is probably my most walked section of the battlefield because I live literally right behind it. So I can walk out my back door and be on the battlefield in about 5 seconds. So felt like taking a late walk and thought I'd bring everyone with me. See if I make it back before the sun goes down. This is a 3-mile loop, and my goal is to walk the loop, so I don't know if I'm going to make it by the time it gets dark, so we'll see. Thank you for the follow, Meadow Street, 425. Strong, Stubborn Girl 34, thanks for the follow. Brian Baggett, thanks for the follow. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gettysburg battlefield. We are walking towards Culp's Hill. So you might hear some cheering and crowd noise in the background. It's because I'm walking right by the middle school, and there's a football game. Thanks for the follow, Abby. Andy Taylor, thanks for the follow. I'm not aware of a place on the battlefield where your car gets pushed up the hill. Thank you for the follow. I'm not a bot. I'm glad you're not a bot. Carlisle, you're not far. The crowd noise you're hearing is from a football game over at the football field is over there. I think it's a football game or lacrosse, something like that. Shippensburg, you're not too far. Chambersburg's not too far. Got someone here from Fairfield. That's cool. It's definitely right around the corner. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes from Gettysburg. I'm in Fairfield quite a bit. It's a noisy night out here in Gettysburg. We got football games, we got helicopters everywhere. I'm not sure who Gettysburg's playing tonight. It is a beautiful night for a stroll. It's nice and cool. Comfortable in long pants and a t-shirt. Yeah, it's peaceful here. The night sounds are coming out. Thanks for the follow, Sharon. I am near Rock Creek. If that's the creek you're referring to. This is new pavement. They just repaved this a couple weeks ago, really. Maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Duran Forever, thanks for the follow. The Little Round Top rehab is done. They finished it beginning of July is when they opened it back up. Easy Firefighter, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Ghost. You're the first ghost I've seen tonight. Probably the only ghost I'll see tonight. Thanks for the follow, Pup Dog. Thanks for the follow, Anthony, Robert Anthony. You are allowed to walk in the wooded areas as long as you're still on parkland. And they have signs posted when you're getting close, not to cross. You're getting onto private property. The sound you're probably referring to, Joan, is the football game. Gettysburg has a football game tonight. I think it's football. Something at the football field. Football or lacrosse, something like that. So you're hearing the announcements in the crowd. Thanks for the follow, Woody. Yeah, I like walking around the woods. I find random trails around here quite a bit, so I like to walk on those, but sometimes I'll just wander off into the woods where there isn't a trail just to see what I find. Thanks for the follow, Rob. I'm not a historian or a licensed battlefield guide, and I'm not an expert on the Civil War. Like, there's a lot to know about the Civil War, specifically Gettysburg. So I couldn't tell you specifics about what happened on Culp's Hill, other than part of the battle was fought here. I would highly recommend coming to visit and getting a licensed guide to bring you out here, because they're the ones that are the experts and the ones that are allowed to give you an actual guided tour of the battlefield. Hey, Ohio, thanks for stopping by. They also, if you don't want to get it like a personal tour guide, they have audio tour that you can get either on a CD or you can download an app to your phone, and you can listen to it as you drive around the battlefield. Yes, there was a battle here, the Battle of Gettysburg. That's cool, your parents are here. You should have come along. Are you asking me if I come for the history of the ghosts? Well, I don't come for the ghosts. I don't really care if there's ghosts here or not. There are. I've seen some, but I don't really seek them out or care. If they want to come say hi to me, that's cool. I'll say hi, but I went through my ghost hunting phase and it was fun, but now I just kind of enjoy the battlefield as a peaceful place to walk and look, and I do enjoy the history. I wish I knew more about it. But it's more about the scenery and the peacefulness for me. That's why I come out here. That's cool if you're still in your ghost hunting phase. There's nothing wrong with that. I had a lot of fun when I was doing that stuff. I got to hang out with some cool people and go into some cool places. So I'm not against it. It's just not something I really care to pursue anymore. That's all. Thanks for all the likes and all the follows. I don't think I'm going to make it back before it gets dark, so unfortunately, hopefully I can make it back before the half-hour grace period. Thanks for the follow, Joe Blackburn. I'm walking towards the tower, but I won't walk up the tower just because I don't have the time. I'm trying to walk fast enough that I make it off the battlefield before it's too pitch dark. I don't have a flashlight other than my phone. I wasn't really thinking when I walked out my door. I just saw that it was still fairly light out and thought, I think I have an hour before it gets dark, and I think I can walk the 3 miles in an hour or so. But I didn't really account for being under the trees. The park is not open 24 hours. It's sunset to, or sunrise to sunset. So I'm walking kind of fast so that I can try to make my way out before it gets too dark. I love it here too, Penelope. I feel very fortunate to live here, to be able to just walk out my back door and onto the battlefield. Thanks for the follow, Cyborg. Thanks for the follow, Betty. I try not to take this place for granted, you know? I think all the time about how people travel here from all over the world just to visit, and I get to live here. It's pretty cool. Well, ghosts are more than welcome to appear in front of me anytime they'd like. I welcome it. I'm not scared of them. I'd have a conversation with one. See what's up. Thanks for the follow, Nancy. You should come visit, Nancy. It's nice here. I think you'd enjoy it. Thank you for the follow, Fran. Yeah, I did it live from the wheat field a couple days ago, Penelope. I don't know if you were... Yeah, I did it live from the wheat field a couple days ago, Penelope. I don't know if you were on for that or not. But it is... Penelope, I don't know if you were on for that or not. But it is a... on for that or not. But it is a... It's a cool swag. Have I ever heard gunshots or cancer? Thanks for the follow, Paul. Yes, I did grow up here. I've lived here my entire life. 40 years. Thanks everyone for sharing my live. I appreciate that. For liking, for following, for gifts. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Seen shadow people. I had some experiences. I've seen the coolest thing I've seen is shadow people out at Sachs Bridge. out at Sachs Bridge. Thanks for the follow, Libby. Thanks for the follow, Libby. Cat's Eye, thanks for the follow. Cat's Eye, thanks for the follow. Cat's Eye, thanks for the follow. We're just walking the battlefield. I need to know. Battlefield. I need to know which way, right or left. Which way? I need to know which way, right or left. Which way? I need to know which way, right or left. Which way? She's sending a full. You couldn't keep. She's sending a full. You couldn't keep. She's sending a full. You couldn't keep. Just a walk. I mean, I guess it could become a paranormal thing if we see some ghosts. Thanks for the follow, Robert. Thanks for the follow, Big Rob. And thanks for the gift there, Big Rob. Appreciate that. Thanks for the follow, Han. Penelope, thank you for the gifts. We got people competing for gift giving now. The gifts are very appreciated. Thank you. Yes, I am headed towards Culp's Hill. Yeah, I've seen some of Jay's videos on YouTube and Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. I kind of wish him and Grant would make amends and bury the hatchet and get the group back together. I get it, granted, a little something backhanded, a little shady, a little sneaky, but I mean, you're in the world of entertainment. You're trying to make money. People are trying to, feed their families. Yeah, and the Apple Harvest Festival is coming up soon. If you want to get your apples, your Adams County apples. I apologize, I'm not stopping at any of the monuments, but at this point it's so dark that you probably wouldn't be able to see them. And I apologize, I'm not stopping at any of the monuments, but at this point it's so dark that you probably wouldn't be able to see them. And I'm trying to make my way out of the battlefield before I get in trouble. Even though it's still, and I'm trying to make my way out of the battlefield before I get in trouble. Even though it's still a little bit light and I'm still okay. It's going to take me a little bit to get out of here, so I'm just trying to book it here. I've not been to the Queen Mary, but that would be cool. The harvest moon was actually on Tuesday. One of 3 super moons right in a row. August, September, and October all have super moons, and Tuesday was the harvest moon. I don't know if you can tell over there to my right, but there's a whole bunch of monuments over there that are really cool, but it's too dark to really see any of them, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go this way, take a little shortcut, try to get out. That's cool. You had an ancestor at Culp's Hill. Patty Patriot, thanks for the follow. It is really dark on this part of the battlefield. I'm sorry, you guys probably can't see a thing. Just under lots of trees, so it seems a lot darker than it is right here. We'll be walking right by the back end of the football field, so we will be able to, see what's actually going on there. We're hearing all of the sounds. I don't know if it's a football game or a lacrosse game. You're welcome, Big Poppy. I'm still trying to figure out if we know each other somehow. I guess you're gonna keep it a secret. It's peaceful. In my opinion, it's peaceful. I think other people think that it's eerie. But, you know, walking out here at night has never bothered me. I could walk through the middle of the woods and I would be fine. Thanks for the follow, Kimmy. The sky is really pretty tonight. Timberwolf, thanks for the follow. You aren't allowed to walk on the battlefield once it's completely dark. The park is only open from sunrise to sunset. So I'm pushing it tonight. I still got a little bit of light, so I should be okay. That's cool you got to grow up next to a battlefield, so you kind of know. You're kind of like in the same boat as me, you know, growing up right next to something so historic. It's pretty cool. The sun did set fast. I thought I had more time when I left my house, so I didn't intentionally come out here like to walk in the dark. I thought I had more time, but it's getting later in the year and the sun's going down earlier. I don't like it. I'm not going to be able to do as many lives here soon because it's going to be dark by the time I get out of work. I'll only ever be able to do them on the weekends. Chicago, cool. Welcome, Chicago. That's a cool shot right there. You got the cannon down there to the left. You got the horse monument. That's a nice shot. I miss the battlefield being open until 10 o'clock. I wish they would bring that back. Because I used to love just driving around the battlefield, you know, at night. Whole different feel and whole different vibe on the battlefield when it's dark. And I miss that. I just heard them call first down, so I believe it's a football game. Classroom Queen, thanks for the follow. That is a football game. I'm right by the Gettysburg Middle School, and there's a football game happening right now. Oh, you grew up near Roswell. That's cool. I've always wanted to go there. That is like on the other side of the world from here. Thanks for the follow, Calvin. I'm sorry, everybody. I know you can't see anything right now. It is just, it's dark. But we are on Wainwright Avenue. You can walk dogs. People walk their dogs here all the time. So we actually are approaching, if you were here with me earlier, when I was talking about some of my paranormal experiences, we're actually coming up on the spot where I saw shadow figures. Saw them peek out from behind a tree and then run from one tree to another. And that's just coming up over this hill here in a couple minutes. Yeah, Gettysburg is very pet friendly. There are even a lot of the hotels that will allow you to bring your pets. I believe the 1863 Inn right downtown allows pets. Thank you for the follow, Gloria. Sorry that it's so dark and nobody can see anything. But hopefully maybe you're enjoying the sounds of nature in between the sounds of high school football. There are a whole bunch of monuments up that way, but you can't really see them because of how dark it is, unfortunately. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your visit, Kara. Hopefully you'll come back someday. It is a really nice night. It's nice and cool. It was pretty quiet there for a while, but now that I'm close to the football field, it's getting a little noisy again. Here's the silhouette of a monument. And then up there is another horse monument. There's a bat flying around. How far away is Devil's Den from here? Maybe like 7 to 8 minutes in a car. Thank you for the follow, Frank. For those of you just joining in, these are the sounds of the Gettysburg Warriors football. There's a game tonight. I'm out at night by accident. When I left my house, it was light, and I thought I had enough time to make it back before it got dark. But it got dark really fast tonight, so I didn't quite make it. But I'm almost out. I'm basically in a pretty public part of the field here, so I should be okay. Who would like for me to stop and show you the football game? Here's the football field. This is the high school football. This is the Warriors, not the Bullets. The Warriors is high school, Bullets is the college. It's a pretty decent crowd over there. So that's the football field. Yeah, I usually do my walks during the day. I was out a little late. Got started a little later than usual. But usually I am doing my lives during the day. Yeah, I might go out tomorrow during the day. Let's see how busy it is out on the battlefield. I'm trying to learn which parts of the battlefield that I have signal on too, because I oftentimes start a live and I get to a part of the battlefield that has no cell signal, and my video is really choppy. So Ken Burns was actually just here in Gettysburg. I want to say it was in like May or June for like 3 days, showing his documentaries and doing commentary. Alright, so I made it out of the battlefield without getting in trouble, which is good. I try to follow the rules. I just miscalculated my time tonight, that's all. But I am back in town now, so I will end my live stream for the night, but I appreciate everyone who stopped by, who went for a walk with me. I'm sorry that a good bit of it there was in the dark and you really couldn't see much, but I appreciate the comments, I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the shares, I appreciate everyone that gave me gifts. And if you haven't